Will Task Force X be forced to execute one of their own at the behest of their new master? Well, let's hop into the pages of Suicide Squad issue number 5 and find out together, shall we? So, when we last left off, and yes, I know that feels like forever ago, the new squad had been tasked by Mr. Locke to bring in George Harkness, aka Captain Boomerang. Jog, one of the newer members, thought that he could use his super speed to get the drop on the Aussie, but Boomerang came prepared, booby-trapping his lair. Jog takes a massive explosion to the face and ends up seeing his life flash before his very eyes, and when you're a super speedster, you can live a ton in a very short amount of time, it would seem. Now, other new members of the squad like Osita have a ton of reason to want to see Boomerang dead. After all, it was a rogue Boomerang that killed Osita's lover and put her on this path along with the others to bring justice to a group that historically has always operated above the law like the Suicide Squad. Before the Revolutionaries can put Boomerang on the bobby for his crimes, though, it's actually Harley Quinn of all people showing a rare bit of humanity who steps on in to stop them. After all, Harley knew George in the past from other versions of the team, and she still doesn't totally trust all these new people around her. Now, why exactly did Mr. Locke want Boomerang dead so badly? Surely it can't be because he just drunkenly badmouthed Task Force X in public, right? Well, yeah, it's a little bit more complicated than that. You see, Locke knows Deadshot and the new Revolutionaries have been scheming behind his back, and as such, decided to work out a big dick power move play by getting Floyd to kill one of his old teammates, and also probably the only person who's been on more incarnations of the team than him, now when I think about it. It would seem, though, hanging out with these younger, more idealistic superfolk has rubbed off on old Floyd, a guy who was always in for doing any dirty job, but now Deadshot decides that when given the chance, he's not gonna be Locke's lapdog, he's gonna shoot him in the head instead. What's great about this scene too is they cover up the act of head-exploding ultra-violence with the comics code sticker. This is both wildly clever and riotously funny. I hope this becomes a running gag in the book moving forward, I really do. Now, even though Locke is dead, he was sure to give all of his henchmen the ability to blow the bomb implants inside the squad. Again, this is where Jog's super speed comes in handy. He's able to disable all the triggers, minus the one in him, that is, but keeping with what he said at the top of the book, when you're a speedster, a few moments can last a very long time, he uses said time to say goodbye to his friends before the bitter end comes. Luckily, one very scared goon is left alive, and Osita wants this dude to spill his guts on who was actually pulling Locke's strings so their friend just didn't die in vain in front of them. It ends up taking some magical prodding from Deadly Six, but the squad finds out the real man behind the curtain on this one, and you know what, this is honestly a really unexpected twist. It's really cool in short, but in long form, Tom Taylor actually asked people on social media not to spoil this one if they could help it, so if you actually care, just skip ahead to the end where I give my rating, but if you don't care, stick around because we're going to end up talking about it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turns out the Suicide Squad as a group has been sold off from the government to private corporations, and the face of this gross new endeavor turns out to be Ted freaking Cord of Cord Industries, aka the second Blue Beetle. If nothing else, though, Cord warns the team that by killing Locke, they just opened up a Pandora's shitbox from which they may not be able to survive, and as such, they better start running in now because they just became America's Most Wanted. And that was Suicide Squad issue number 5, everybody, and oh man, did I miss this book. Tom Taylor is offering up one of the best, most layered and complex takes on the Suicide Squad since the Ostrander days, as well as maybe one of the best team books on the shelf right now, period. At times, this really does feel like a writer at the height of his power. Hey, let me spend a whole story making you like this new speedster character, then I'm gonna kill him off before your eyes and make you very, very sad because I can and because I'm good at it. Overall, I would give this one a much-deserved 9 out of 10, and I cannot wait to read more. In fact, I'll get a chance to because apparently the Suicide Squad is going to be showing up in some annuals in the next little bit. Hey there everyone, Cape Joel again, and I want to thank you so much for watching to the end of the video. As always, if you liked what you see, be sure to like, subscribe, comment. It really helps drive engagement and helps me out too. Also, if you are a patron, which you can become for as little as $1 a month, you will get exclusive content that no one else can ever see, and you'll get to see the Comic Multiverse podcast before anyone else too. You can check out all this and more down in the description. And until next time everyone, this has been Cape Joel, and I'll see you all next time. Cheers.